As I find myself walking along the beach, I feel the warm sand shifting under my feet. The simple sensation sends a ripple of tranquility coursing through my veins, a sedative to the relentless onslaught of thoughts that typically rove within the confines of my skull. Looking out over the azure expanse that rolls before me, endless yet contained, I can't help but draw parallels to something beyond it. Crabs. The mental leap isn't too significant. After all, the briny scent carried by the sea breeze whispers tales of crustacean inhabitants beneath its undulating current. Crabs, remarkable creatures. Perhaps it's their flawed exclusivity that fascinates me most. They mimic the terrestrial, yet remain inexorably loyal to the marine. Snapping their claws in rhythm to the beat of the earth and the melodies of the sea, they effectively bridge the gap between two worlds that otherwise lay eternally disconnected. And as they scuttle in their characteristic sideways motion, it's as if they're defying the rudimentary principles that govern the rest of the animal kingdom. The complexities of the crab's anatomy also elicit a sense of wonder within me. They are essentially armored, their exoskeletons offering protection from predators and proving that strength does not always lie in aggressiveness. Sometimes it lies in the very act of resilience. Its claws are its might, just as the human brain is ours. A force to behold, the grip could crush and cleave, just as our thoughts could. Pause for a moment, though. Let's divert away from crabs. Let's talk about life, the universe, or anything else my mind conjures. The universe is vast, almost incomprehensible in its immense expanse. But isn't it similar to our universe of thoughts? Our thoughts are like the galaxies, clustered within the confines of our cranium. Each neuron, a star, each synaptic connection, a celestial pathway illuminating the dark voids of our consciousness, an infinite cosmos inside us and around us. It reminds me of the colonies of crabs on the seafloor, each burrow a star in this microcosmic universe, each pathway excavated further, establishing connections, just like our thoughts. Back to our mortality, then. We wither, we age, and we inevitably meet our end. It is the nature of being human. We change and become a mere memory in the minds of others, a ghost of what we used to be. But wait, isn't this akin to the molting process in crabs? They too shed their old exoskeleton, become vulnerable for a while only to eventually harden into their new, stronger self. Are we not the same, becoming enduring through trials? Then love, that inexplicably complex labyrinth of feelings. Like the crab's courtship, often a male will adorn its claws, engage in fierce competition with rivals, all for the pursuit of a mate. Isn't love just as ridiculous, as complex, as competitive, yet as essential as the crab's elaborate courtship dance? We talk about dreams and hopes, even fears. I'm afraid of the silence. It's too empty, too loud in its lack of noise. Yet aren't crabs adept at silence, surviving without uttering a single decibel, their entire communication created by the simplest of movements and gestures? I see a crab crawling beside me now, the real and the imagined merging. It pauses, raising its claw tentatively in a silent salute before burrowing back into the comforting familiarity of sand. A silent goodbye. How wonderful these creatures are. Can't escape them, don't want to after all.